The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye!
If you ever saw an article online or something trending online talking about Sarkodie withdrawing his legal suit against Ecobank, well, his legal team has given an official conversation to it. They have released an official statement, and we are going to talk about it live on Roland Reports. This is also another beautiful edition. If you are watching, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think, and recommend this channel to others so that they can also enjoy. Let me say big ups to Officer Desert, who is holding me down, as well as Shagzy. It is time to ride. Now, straight into the conversation. Not long ago, there was a conversation in the space which has became very topical, where Sarkodie was suing Ecobank Ghana, for something or breach of intellectual property, conversation or image right something. And out of that, so many people were looking forward to this particular banter would result to. And looks like, yeah, that's already, yeah, there was news that Sarkodie and his legal team are withdrawing the case from court, but looks like Ecobank says, come over here, let's chop the case. But then, is that the case? The legal team of Sarkodie has released an official statement, and even the story was captured on nydjlive.com. Says Sarkodie's legal team refutes false claims of Ecobank lawsuit withdrawal. Robert Smith Law Group, the legal representatives of Ghanaian rap artist Sarkodie, has responded to false publications suggesting that the musician has withdrawn from an ongoing legal proceeding between himself and Ecobank. The statement comes after an X account reported that the musician had instructed his lawyers to withdraw the case. The tweet has since gone viral, and this is what was captured. It says, just in, and it was done by Ghana Chronicles. And it says, just in, rapper Sarkodie has instructed his legal team to withdraw from the ongoing case with Ecobank. However, the bank has declined to back down, indicating its intention to proceed with the legal action. Stay tuned. And they added a recap or a screenshot of the rate of sermon as well as what they were talking about. Then the story continues to say, in a strong worded statement shared to nydjlive.com, the lawyers described the report as entirely baseless, malicious, and an affront to the integrity of their clients themselves and the entire judicial process. The statement reads, we are compelled to address the egregious publications made regarding the representation of our clients in an ongoing lawsuit against Ecobank. The publication contains the following statement. Rapper Sarkodie has instructed his legal team to withdraw from the ongoing case with Ecobank. However, the bank has declined to back down, indicating its intention to proceed with the legal action. These statements are entirely baseless, malicious, and an affront to our client's integrity, ours, and that of the entire judicial process. Among others, the lawyer stated that they had not received any such orders from their client, nor had they taken steps to withdraw the suit, citing Section 225 of Ghana's Criminal Offence Act 1960, Article 29. The legal team also threatened to take legal action against the proponents of the false report. And this is a quote from the statement, says, notice is hereby served that should any such prejudicial publication persist, we will not hesitate to carry out our client's full instructions to seek legal redress against the corporates. Signed by Bobby Banson, Esquire. The statement concludes by affirming the legal team's commitment to protecting their clients' interest and the integrity of the judicial process. And of course, the whole press statement was captured below. And when it gets to some of these conversations, I know, because yes, sometimes you see certain things online, and for me, I've always been telling people that, Charlie, in this modern day and age, first, it was journalists or media people that when they get some form of news, they are supposed to check again before they relay the information out to the general public. But now looks like Chemo Bekacha said we are in an infodemic era where information can come from anywhere. And because of that, sometimes people take advantage of it to spread misinformation. For me, when I saw that particular publication, I was so much taken aback, and I was not pushed to believe it entirely, because the whole conversation of Ecobank saying they still wanted to proceed with the case was looking some way to me. Because what I know, the small pockets legal conversations that I know on this, some of these conversations has to do with the fact that, okay, if somebody takes you to court, and along the line, the person says, okay, me and Amede assume si ba court. Me say asem no mean the tribute, I want to withdraw the case. The person who is the defendant do not have the right to say, hey, when are they me about court, Brian Dini by force. No. The person can accept the withdrawal and later counter sue. Say, okay, what they me call court, no wasting my time. Intimacy sue. That is what the person would do. So the person would also have to go and start another case, like a fresh case, bring it to the court for them to do a different trial or a different case. Maybe they can refer to the old action, but then the person would have to counter sue. So when the whole statement said that, oh, and Ecobank says no, they will still go ahead with the case, I'm asking myself, because if say Ecobank is to defend on this particular case, if they are not to settle from the very beginning of the conversation and they want to defend, the first thing they will do is to file for a dismissal, for the case to be thrown out of court. In the case ABA defendant say, okay, it should be thrown out of court now. Why would that same defendant not go and counter sue but decide to proceed with the case? To what end? What will he do? Because at the end of the day, to prove its innocence? No, of course. If they want to prove an innocence, they will counter sue and just prove you guilty and take your money. And that is what I believe they would have done. But then, this is also an information that I'm passing on to you. And from Sarkodie's legal team, I'm going to say, hey, if you people don't stop spreading that false information, before you realize, let any come Ecobank. Well, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. My name is Roland Amate. This has been live on Roland Report. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
The matter job hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!